listening to Vet Candy.
This show is brought to you by PRN Pharmacal, maker of Felycin, sirolimus delayed release tablets. Veterinarians now have a new option for managing subclinical hypertrophic cardiomyopathy in cats.
Hello and welcome to Brain Smarts, the trivia show where the news is veterinary, the jokes are questionable, and the audience is mostly cats ignoring us on the couch.
I'm Clay Palmer, professional trivia question writer, amateur dog wrangler.
And I'm Caitlin Palmer, your guide to all things newsy, nerdy, and slightly nerd-herdy.
Each week we quiz a special guest on the latest and strangest in veterinary news. They'll laugh, they'll groan, they might regret agreeing to this.
And tonight, we are thrilled to welcome a guest who has taken one of the most difficult parts of our job, saying goodbye, and transforming it into something deeply meaningful.
Whoa. She's the co-founder of CodaPet, a nationwide platform that gives families access to compassionate in-home euthanasia. She also somehow runs a brewery, worked in HR, and met her husband in vet school, proving veterinarians are capable of literally anything.
Please give a warm Brain Smarts welcome to Dr. Bethany Hsia.
Bethany, welcome to the show. Now, before we put your brain to the test, we have to ask, what's harder? Starting a nationwide veterinary company or surviving as a guest on Brain Smarts?
Well, I can't answer until after, if I survive.
If you survive. We don't air the episodes where the contestant dies.
So if you're listening to this, Dr. Hsia did very well.
Spoilers.
We promise no trick questions. Well, okay, one or two. But unlike the Navly, this time you can laugh at the test. Are you ready to play?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Let's get to it. This is our weekly veterinary trivia showdown where we take the latest animal news from heroic cats to zen seals and confused cows and turn it into fun, slightly ridiculous questions.
Your mission is to show off your knowledge, have a few laughs, and maybe even learn something new. Don't worry, we won't quiz you on how many whiskers a cat has. Probably.
Grab your thinking cap and let's see if you've got what it takes to be officially brain smart. But first, let's hear from our sponsor.
We'll be right back with more Vet Candy.
Did you know that hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, also known as HCM, is the most common form of feline cardiomyopathy, affecting up to an estimated 15% of cats, often as a subclinical disease? Veterinarians now have a new option for managing subclinical HCM in cats: Felycin CA1 sirolimus delayed release tablets. A once-weekly delayed-release tablet designed specifically for cats with ventricular hypertrophy due to subclinical HCM. Conditionally approved by the FDA, Felycin CA1 provides a targeted approach to help manage this condition while fitting seamlessly into your patient's routines and yours. It is available in 0.4, 1.2, and 2.4 milligram tablets. The most frequently observed adverse reactions in cats treated with Felycin CA1 were cardiovascular in nature, relating to the progression of HCM. Other adverse reactions observed were lethargy, vomiting, diarrhea, and inappetence. Treatment with Felycin CA1 has been associated with the elevation of transaminase enzymes, which include alanine aminotransferase, ALT, and aspartate aminotransferase, AST. Do not use Felycin CA1 in cats with diabetes mellitus. Pregnant and breastfeeding women should avoid contact with Felycin CA1. For complete safety and dosing information, consult the package insert. To learn more about Felycin CA1 and how it can support your feline patients with subclinical HCM, speak with your PRN representative today and get the information you need to bring this new option to your practice.
Well, Dr. Hsia, welcome. Thank you for coming on our show.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited and only slightly terrified.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, if you get
be terrified.
If you get 51% of the questions wrong, the death is painless.
Right.
It's nothing to be worried about.
If you're going to experience pain, I mean, what's the score for a painful death?
like a 10, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Like I think it goes
no
to
one's
10
ever
normally.
done that bad, so you're going to be fine.
Or you mean like what's an example of a painful death?
No, I don't want to know that.
I was going to say shark attack, but the shark's on fire.
Oh, no. How is the shark on fire?
I don't know. It's a terrible, terrible thing.
Jesus.
It's pain no one's ever felt before.
Well, we certainly don't treat our animals that way, right, Dr. Shaw?
No, absolutely not. The shark should be nice and moist so he doesn't catch fire.
Yes. See, in that situation, I kind of feel bad for the shark.
A little bit.
The shark's fine. He's used to it. That's what he does. You're focusing on the wrong thing.
I mean, if he had laser beams, at least there's a context for that, right?
Right. Yeah. So he probably does. Does he have laser beams?
I mean, I guess he could. What is this? What?
Freaking laser beams on his...
Right, freaking laser beams.
Attacked to his freaking head.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
It's a really old movie.
It is.
At this point.
When it came out, I was raised like super duper Catholic. And it was like, you don't watch that movie. And then I was like, I'm going to watch it anyway.
Well, they got the reoccurring silhouette joke.
Yeah, with the
which is always
baby's
good.
arm and that. Yeah, it's great. It's really, really good. So, Dr. Shaw, you've done quite a bit. You started a company. You're a veterinarian. Don't get me started on how much work that is. When do you sleep?
Well, when the kids go to bed, I pretty much go to bed right after them. Actually, 9:00 at night, I'm out. But then they're old enough now that they're in school, and I can do a lot of things while they're in school. It was harder when they were not in school.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense. How long have you been in practice?
I graduated in 2010, so I don't want to do the math because I don't want to admit it, but I'll let you do it.
Oh, we got married in 2009.
Yeah.
Oh, I got married in 2010 right after graduating because I met my husband at vet school, which is highly unlikely.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, what does that mean? Are vets typically undateable?
No, they're busy
Just don't have time.
and the majority of my class was female. So of the males who were in my class, a lot of them were already in relationships and whatever. And just the chances of finding someone that you click with and want to spend the rest of your life with out of a pool that small is unlikely. But I did it. Oh, yeah.
Which vet school did you go to?
University of Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah. And what's more unlikely is my husband and I are both California Bay Area kids, but we met in Illinois.
Really? Oh, that's so weird. I love that. We met in the high school cafeteria.
Oh, the least romantic place ever.
It was so gross.
It was the least romantic meeting too, I think.
It truly was.
For a joke too raunchy to tell here on the air.
Yeah, we can't tell it. Subscribe to our Patreon for the joke.
It was really bad. It wasn't even meant to be funny. I was saying it almost to make her go away because a friend of hers brought her up and her friend had a crush on me and she was just looking for an excuse to talk to me. And she said, "Oh, tell her the funny joke you told me a minute ago," which I had vented on the spot to just be gross enough to make her end the conversation. And I was like, sure, whatever. I'm never going to see this person again. So the first words that came out of my mouth was something designed to appall somebody.
And it worked.
Yeah, it worked on her.
I hated it.
So, Caitlin, is that the worst thing that has come out of his mouth in your entire knowing him, or has it
There's no
gone
way.
downhill?
Oh.
I've upped my game so much since high school. I say way worse things.
You truly have, but I think it was the context because at the time I was so prissy and I was such a good Catholic girl, and that was so disgusting. And now I'm like, that's funny.
I asked her if she could travel back in time and talk to herself then, if she could talk to herself after having met me for the first time and tell her younger self, "You're going to marry that man one day," what her response would be. She's like, "I would cry."
And then I felt like a turd for saying that.
Weep. But that's who I am.
And I'm a lot cooler now. Are we ready to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, round one. the viral rumor mill. Avian flu edition. First up, it's the virus that's everywhere you don't want to be. H5N1. It's been a wild year. Question 1. The USDA has just confirmed the new H5N1 cases in a Texas dairy herd. Serious news, but let's lighten the mood. When a cow gets avian influenza, what's the first thing it does? A. Demands a tiny pair of wings and insists on being called a chicken cow. B. Moos in a suspiciously bird-like accent. Or C. Gets enrolled in the CDC's One Health case file faster than you can say, utterly contagious.
Well, I hope it's C, although I will say I got visions of the Chick-fil-A commercials with the cows and the, you know, trying to convince them, the folks to eat chicken. Yeah, for some reason, when you said tiny pair of wings, I was like, oh, they're upping their game. They're going to like go in a deep undercover as a chicken.
Mooing like a bird. Yeah, no, that's straight out of a Chick-fil-A commercial for sure.
I love it.
But you are correct. C is correct. They get enrolled in the CDC's One Health case file. I put a weird pause there. It's all right.
If you had said A or B, you may not have gotten the correct answer, but you would have won the Audience Laugh Award. Question 2. South Dakota reported a major outbreak in over 52,000 turkeys. That's bad news for farmers. But who's really in trouble? A. The turkey in charge of sending the "We're fine" press release. B. The poor CDC intern tasked with counting every single sneeze. Or C. Veterinarians who now have to remind clients that their Thanksgiving turkey should not come with a PCR test.
Ooh, I would feel bad for the intern counting sneezes. However, I'm going to go with C.
And the answer we're looking for is C. You get the gold star for understanding real-world veterinary chaos. A or B are still hilarious. Applause for giving animals jobs or for traumatizing interns. Can turkeys even sneeze?
I don't know. Because when you told me that horses couldn't vomit, I was like, it's a natural process.
I haven't ever witnessed a turkey sneezing, but I do know that birds can sneeze.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard various strange turkey noises for sure, just not necessarily sneezing.
We have a turkey who comes to the clinic I work at named Big John.
Big John.
And he's a big old turkey.
Oh, man. Yeah, turkeys, we see them in the wild around where I live. We've got some really nice trails to hike, but they cannot decide which way to go when you kind of meet them and they're like, ah, and you're like, oh, sorry. And then they're all like, whoa, 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 and they go in front of you even more. And it's super awkward. And I'm like, dude, just.
Are they like squirrels in the road?
Yes, but somehow they have more attitude about it. The squirrels are like, ooh, sorry, I'm not sure. I'm not feeling this. But the turkeys are like, oh, you're following me. And I'm like, no, literally, you're like walking the most in my way you possibly could.
That sounds about right.
One more on this topic because it's important. Question 3. With H5N1 popping up in poultry, cattle, and even a child in California with no known contact, what's the number one thing vets should be doing? A. Practicing their stop the interspecies drama speech daily. B. Monitoring for unusual signs in livestock, like a sudden drop in milk production or cow riding its will. Or C. Calling the CDC like, hello, it's your friendly neighborhood vet, we need to chat.
Well, I would say monitoring the livestock. If they get a positive case, then yeah, call that CDC like it's on speed dial.
You're right, because the correct answers are B and C. Vigilance and communication are key, though A is probably what we were all thinking privately. I want to take a step back, because I've been thinking about it and I can't get it out of my head. Answer B for the first question was moos with a suspiciously bird-like accent. Can you demonstrate what that might sound like to me?
Moo with a bird-like accent. Macaw?
Caitlin, you got one?
Moo?
Like, am I a cow or a bird?
Moo? Round 2. Miracle kitties and heartthrob toms. Okay, let's move on from depressing viruses to inspiring kitties. This is a great story. Question 4. Jack, a 9-year-old cat with oral squamous cell carcinoma, beat the odds with a new clinical trial drug. What made this treatment special? A. Secret catnip-powered super serum. B. A drug that blocks the protein STAT3, which drives cancer growth. Or C. Strategic sunbeam absorption for maximum healing.
I'm going to have to say B.
It is definitely B. STAT3 isn't a TikTok dance. It's a lifesaver for cats and maybe humans. This is such cool research.
I like to imagine that a cat could absorb power from the sun to heal its ailments.
Ours think they can.
Yeah, I mean, their behavior definitely would lend one to think that. Yeah, yeah. I've got to say, a superpowered cat from the sun is also slightly terrifying.
It truly is.
Follow-up, question 5. Jack's story is extra cool because feline oral squamous cell carcinoma is a great model for human head and neck cancers. What's the big takeaway? A. Cats are secretly running cancer research labs while we sleep. B. Research that helps our pets can also help us, proving One Health works both ways. Or C. Even sick cats can outlive your holiday fruitcake.
Nothing outlives the holiday fruitcake.
It's true.
So I know that one's not true.
Was it ever alive?
The answer is B. However, Pinky and the Brain have taught me that A is probably also happening.
Yeah, I'd believe that.
Hey, listen, I'm willing to listen to their platform.
I'll listen to Brain. He knows what he's talking about.
His
name is
Pinky.
Brain.
Always like Pinky. Switching from cancer to cardiology. Question 6. Researchers found that male cats with hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, HCM, had higher expressions of disease-related markers than females. So basically, A. Male cats are dramatic heartthrobs even at the cellular level. B. Kittens' hearts are naturally caffeinated on gene juice 24/7. Or C. Older cats are just over it, letting their hearts binge watch reality TV.
I'm going to have to go with A.
We'll accept A or B, but as a cat mom of little boys, they are really dramatic little heartthrobs. C is just an extra bonus about the lazy senior kitty lifestyle and my lifestyle. It seems boy cats are just more extra in health and in sickness.
Round 3. Seals, supplements, and head scratchers. Time for some marine biology. This one baffled me. Question 7. Researchers found that gray seals don't get sick from the flu, even though harbor seals do. What's the most likely explanation? A. Gray seals have mastered the art of immune system invisibility cloaks, or ISSC. Influenza is intimidated by gray seals' intense judgmental stare. Or C. They just hit snooze on their immune alarms every time a virus shows up.
A. Immune system invisibility cloak, because that has to be something that I want in my life.
The answer is A. The gray seals are the Zen masters of the animal kingdom. They don't even react when researchers use a canine cytokine test on them.
All right, final trivia round. Nutrition, question 8. A UK study found no commercial dog food, plant-based, meat-based, or even veterinary diets fully meets all nutritional guidelines. What's the shocking truth? A. Dogs are secretly supplementing with mystery street meat and garbage. B. The term complete and balanced is more of a hopeful suggestion than a guarantee. Or C. Your dog's expensive renal support kibble could use a little amino acid boost, or perhaps a motivational pep talk.
Well, I will say that amino acids are one of the risky things that might be missing. So we'll go with C. However, I did have a dog who we had to lock our refrigerator with baby locks because she would help herself to whatever was in there. She was definitely supplementing when we weren't looking.
That's amazing. But is B your final... Wait, you said C. Is C your final answer?
No. B is my final.
B is correct.
I already marked it wrong. All right.
Well, mark it right. It's a call for better standards across the board, but A and C are the undeniable, hilarious truth. It's like we're all just out here doing our best.
Yeah, something I learned from high school nutrition class is that we basically don't really know anything about nutrition. Everybody is so different, and then when you start adding in different species, obviously, it gets more complicated. But it's just guesswork all the way down.
You just do the best you can.
You just do the best you can. Everybody needs different things.
Like me, I need ice cream.
I was going to say, is that a approval for me to just go with my cravings? Because, I mean...
Go with your gut.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
There's the dad joke of the episode.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Quick follow-up, question 9. The one nutrient that almost every dog food did meet was vitamin D. What does this prove? A. Dogs are basically sunshine chasers, even in kibble form, able to sustain their superior bodies off of just the light from the sun. B. Vitamin D is the overachieving teacher's pet of the dog nutrient world. Or C. If all nutrients were this reliable, dogs would be immortal.
As they should be.
A is tempting, but I'm not going to answer A. But per our conversation about cats and following sunbeams and all that, the reason it can't be A is because that's cats. And we're talking about dogs. So we're going to go B.
B is correct. Give that vitamin a gold star. Lightning round, limerick edition. Bethany, you've aced the standard rounds, but to be truly brain smart, you must face the ultimate challenge. The veterinary limerick. We'll give you the news in verse, and you give us the punchline.
Okay. Sounds fun.
First question. A tale of a brave-hearted cat. A feline whose prognosis was flat defied all the stats just like that. With a drug quite profound, his cancer was bound. What stopped that oncogenic acrobat? A. A magical hat. B. A protein called STAT3. Or C. A fruitcake, in fact.
B. STAT3.
B is correct.
Can't get rid of this fruitcake. It's just like every other fruitcake.
We keep regifting it every year and it keeps ending up back in our house. Last one for our Zen friends in the sea. A seal that was gray, not harbor, faced a germ that would make others arbor. But it gave not a sigh as the virus passed by. What kept his cool customer charber? A. An immune system with stealth arbor. B. It simply decided to ignore her. Or C. It had a much tougher mother.
A.
A is correct. Next up, 2 lies and a truth. H5N1 headlines.
Round 1. Let's start with the viral news. Bethany, here are 3 statements about H5N1 outbreaks. 2 of these are lies, and one of them is the truth. 1. When a cow in Texas gets avian influenza, its first move is to moo with a suspiciously bird-like accent, which we are now all aware of.
Right.
How that sounds, anyway.
Correct.
2, the biggest problem with the South Dakota turkey outbreak is the CDC intern tasked with counting 52,000 sneezes. Or 3, veterinarians are on the front lines, monitoring herds for symptoms and advising on containment to prevent further spread.
C is the truth.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
She's sure. Round 2. 2 lies and a truth. Jack's miracle. Now for a perfectly amazing story. 2 lies and 1 truth about Jack the cat. 1. Jack's remarkable recovery was thanks to a new treatment involving strategic sunbeam absorption. 2. The drug that helped Jack works by blocking the protein STAT3, which drives cancer growth. Or 3. Feline cancers are poor models for human medicine, so Jack's story has no broader implications.
Thankfully, it's 2.
2 is correct. Our statements 1 and 3 are lies.
Round 3, 2 lies and a truth. Seal flu mysteries. Dive into marine biology with us. 2 lies and a truth about our flu-resistant friends. 1. Gray seals don't get sick from the flu because the virus is intimidated by their intense stare. 2. Researchers found no detectable immune response in gray seals, even when using a canine cytokine test. 3. Harbor seals are easier to study than gray seals because they love to pose for science selfies.
2.
2 is correct. I wouldn't have been mad if you needed me to reread the, the choices. I had an issue there in the middle.
That's so cool. I'm on like a seal kick. Seals are so cool.
Yeah,
They're
they
so
are.
cute. Round 4. 2 lies and a truth. Dog food dilemma. Time to talk nutrition. 2 lies and 1 truth about a new UK dog food study. 1. The study proved that all commercially available dog foods are perfectly complete and balanced. 2. Plant-based diets were most likely to be low in iodine and B vitamins, requiring supplementation. Or 3. Veterinary prescription diets were found to be flawless and lacked no essential nutrients.
I wish it was 3, but it's 2.
I agree, but you are correct. 2 is the truth. Statement 1 and 3, lies. Straight to jail.
Round 5, 2 lies and a truth. Feline hearts. Last one, 2 lies and a truth about cat cardiology. Research shows that male cats with HCM are cellular-level heartthrobs with higher disease markers. 2. The study found that the hearts of older, healthy cats are the most active and caffeinated. Or 3. Feline hypertrophic cardiomyopathy looks nothing like human form of the disease.
1.
1 is correct.
Our final lightning round. Are you ready for this or that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh, you
Well,
are.
which one are you ready for?
This and that. I'm just ready.
Give her a point. She gets a point for that.
Bonus point.
Hey, that's awesome. Okay, so there's no right or wrong answer. We're going to give you 2 options, and you just pick the one. So you're crushing this. You've earned a break from facts. So let's switch gears to a rapid this or that. No thinking, just gut reactions. Ready?
Ready.
Cat cuddles or dog slobber?
Dog slobber.
Gray seals with chill vibes or harbor seals, which are drama llamas?
Definitely gray seals.
Plant-based kibble or mystery meat surprise?
Mystery meat surprise.
A week of nonstop surgery or a week of nonstop paperwork?
Oh, surgery.
Agreed. Explaining H5N1 to a client or explaining a $3,000 dental estimate?
Oh, H5N1.
Stat Cat3 blocking cancer drugs, or a magical immune system that never overreacts?
Magical immune system, also hopefully powered by sunbeams. Can we do a mashup?
Ooh, I like that. Give her another point.
Now, hold on. This is getting ridiculous.
It's not.
Incredible. We know exactly what kind of veterinarian you really are. A woman of taste and discernment. You have gotten all the questions right and even earned 2 bonus points.
Hey, Dr. Shaw in the house. That is so awesome. You have crushed it. And we're not even lying, like you've crushed it. I just wanted to say thank you for what you do. It's so important. That's such a wonderful thing you do for pet parents and their babies. So I wanted to say thank you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. It's an honor, actually, to be able to show up for people in that moment.
And those last moments, that's so hard. One of our friends is a house call veterinarian, and she did a house call euthanasia for one of our kitties, and that was the sweetest, most gentle passing I've ever been a part of. So,
especially for cats, because of how locked into their environment they are.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
100%. Yeah.
But that's enough sadness. What did you think of the show? How'd you eat for lunch today?
It was super fun, actually.
Actually, were you expecting it not to be?
I was nervous. I was like, I don't know, this is scary. But no, I had a lot of fun. And I do have that haiku if you guys want to hear it.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vet news and CE. Sugar that won't rot my teeth. Give me vet candy.
Oh, I love it. I want it to. Clay just gave you an extra point.
Yes.
Clay just gave you more points. That wasn't even me that time. That's awesome. And I love it. And we love you. If our followers want to follow you on social media, where can they do that?
I personally am not on social media very much, but we do have CodaPet at Home Pet Euthanasia is on social media, and I do pop in there and interact, but I'm pretty boring on my own personal socials.
Hey, we got some people that come in here and they've got Instagram and LinkedIn and, just everything under the sun. I have accounts, but honestly, I don't check them. So there's no point telling people to reach me there because that's where messages go to die.
I love it. I need to resolve to be more like that because social media is kind of my life. So, it's like part of it is it's my job, but also I just enjoy it very much. And for our listeners on Instagram, it's CodaPet Vet, CODA Pet Vet.
Yeah, Coda, like the tail end of a musical movement or a piece.
You are officially the brain smartest. Congratulations.
The smartest brain.
It was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me.
Well, a huge thank you to our brilliant and hilarious guest, Dr. Bethany Hsia, for joining us and the incredible work she's doing with CodaPet to bring peace and dignity to pets and their family.
If you want to learn more about CodaPet, or if you're a veterinarian looking for flexible, meaningful work, you can check them out online at CodaPet.com. CODAPET.
And thank you, listeners, for playing along with us. Don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and tell your friends, because brains are better when they're shared.
We'll be back next week with more trivia, more laughs, and definitely more bad puns.
It's Vet Candy.
Vet Candy.
It's Vet Candy Radio.